Wouldn't you really rather have a Buick? That's the question Buick asked in 1969 in its print ads. And the answer was, yes they would. Buick moved a lot of iron that year, and one of the reasons was because of cars like the GS400 we see here. These cars were powerful, athletic, and really stylish. Hey everybody, it's Muscle Car Campy again. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell so you get notified every time a new video goes live. In the GM hierarchy, Buick was slotted one notch below Cadillac, the ultimate luxury brand, and above Oldsmobile, which was considered the company's technology division. Buick was the doctor's car, luxurious and stylish, but not as flashy or expensive as a Cadillac. Their big boats were extraordinary country club cruisers, and the mid-size Skylark was perfect for your wife to drive to her mahjong game. What exactly was Buick doing selling muscle cars? It seems like a legitimate question all these years later, but the bottom line is that younger customers wanted performance, and it was actually in the Buick DNA to give it to them. Some say when it stuck its hottest V8 in the lighter weight Century body in 1953, that Buick created the muscle car. And to be honest, it was a legit racing company after its founding, finishing 1, 2, 3 at the first Indy 250, as it was called then. It won 166 races in 1909, a record that stands today. Like all the intermediates from the Big Three in 1968, the Skylark was redesigned, but this wasn't just a cosmetic refresh. The wheelbase was shortened to 112 inches, and the whole car was about 5 inches shorter overall. Along with the sculpted sides, the hood, and the trunk that was not a straight finish across, this car had a lot of sculptured lines. It was really cool. For 1969, GS400s like our feature car came standard with a functional cold air hood, while the horsepower rating was 340. Torque was a robust 440 pound-feet. There was also a Stage 1 package that became a factory option for more serious performance enthusiasts with 350 advertised horsepower. And for the economy-minded customer, there was still the GS350. The GS400 was a very capable performer, running 1478 at 94 in the hands of Hot Rod magazine in 1968. I personally tested a 69 Stage 1 400 with 30,000 miles in 1991, and it ran a 1472 at 92.74. It was his best time ever, and we had lots of original time slips to compare it to. Mike Polito owns the 69 GS400 we're featuring here today. It's one of 6,346 hardtop GS400s built that year, and his is one of 5,444 built with a turbo hydromatic transmission. Buick also built 1,564 GS400 convertibles in '69. That makes them pretty darn rare. When you think about all the different models that Buick sold in 1969, GS350, GS400, Stage 1, GS California, you could tell they made the right decision by jumping into the mid-size muscle car market. They sold a bunch of these things, and let's face it, they were no threat to overtake Pontiac as the #1 selling muscle car, but I will say they did get a lot of conquest customers. There were people buying Buicks in 1969 that probably coming out of different brands, never would have thought about a Buick before, but when you had a stylish car like the GS400, standard equipment, ram air hood, how could you go wrong? This is Muscle Car Campy saying, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell so you get a notification every time a new video goes live. We got lots more coming up for you. Stay tuned.